It is February 24th, and I'm about ready to finish harvesting the last of my potatoes. I don't think I'll be able to get them all today. What I want to show you is how I overwintered them in my greenhouse, so I did not have to take up any refrigerator space or anything else in getting long-term storage over the winter. This is David Gilmore, known as LDS Prepper, and I have over 600, close to 700 videos at ldsprepper.com to teach you how to survive in the coming times. If you want to know how to prepare for what's coming, go to ldsprepper.com and start watching those videos. I have two geothermal greenhouses, and I grow all winter long. So you can see my sugar snap peas are 7 feet tall, and actually we got blossoms. I'm kind of shooting into the sun here, all over here. So we should be getting pea pods here shortly. So these were planted last year and they grew all winter long. I've got broccoli and cauliflower in here. They're a little wilted because I got in here and it was over 90 degrees, even though it's still in the middle of winter. But we had a clear sunny day, so I opened up the doors to cool them off. Look at the size of these leaves here. Just beautiful, healthy plants. And I can grow these healthy plants, so it gets a nice broccoli head here, during winter because of the geothermal greenhouse. But they're so healthy and strong because of the nutrients that I give them from the LDS Prepper Premium Micro-Nutrient Mix. We got two different varieties of carrots here going really, really well. Oh look, they've already shouldered. I could probably just pick one of these carrots here and have for lunch. And then we have the garlic over here also. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different varieties of garlic that we're testing out. So with the ability to heat this greenhouse solely through running air through the ground, I'm able to grow literally year round. Over here were our tomatoes. We had tomatoes up through January and really enjoyed them. We had those harvested a couple weeks ago. And then we've got strawberries that we're putting in new strawberry plants over here in April. So here we have the potatoes. I planted 3 different varieties of potatoes. Here on the first 10 feet are Excellence, and these were planted April 14th. Those have all been harvested. Out of the 3 varieties that I planted, those were my favorite. I think they had the best production and the longest storage in the soil. Then we have the Belenda, also planted the same day. And then we have the Jelly, which I'm just finishing up here. Probably not today because I don't think I can get them all in the bucket. And my wife likes to process about 20 pounds at a time. We've been eating these and processing them into freeze-dried potatoes and also into frozen mashed potatoes that she bags and we put in the freezer all winter long. So I really don't know how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds that we've harvested here, but it's been substantial. My wife's going to be glad to have this production done. You can see how dense these potatoes are growing here. They're just stacked, you know, right on top of each other. You can see I'm getting some little growth here, so that's why we're getting them done probably today, or probably the last harvest will be next week, because they're starting to sprout and we don't want the energy of the potato going into the sprouts. We want to be able to eat that. So I just been coming in here by hand pulling them out, and then my wife has been processing them. So a great way to save time and space is if you have a geothermal greenhouse or a greenhouse that's insulated, you can just keep them in the soil and harvest them throughout the winter, and actually they get bigger and bigger as they are harvested, as they grow and kind of sit idle all winter long. So now that it's been almost 6 months, they're wanting to start to grow, and so this is definitely the last time that we need to get them out. We don't want to wait any longer. So if you're wanting to dramatically increase your production in all of your garden, regardless of whether it's potatoes or tomatoes or cucumbers or broccoli or whatever it might be, strawberries, you need to give the plants the proper nutrients. And to get those proper nutrients in the right amounts and the right frequency, go to ldsprepperstore.com, get the Mittleider Gardening Course book if you don't already have it, follow the 6 steps of gardening, and stock up on the LDS Prepper Premium Micro-Nutrient Mix so that you can have a great garden this year and for several years to come also. Well, this is well over 25 pounds of potatoes. So I've got another probably 25 pounds in here that I need to harvest next week. So we should have this wrapped up next week. Now for these potatoes that are sitting here, I'll just throw some, oh, here's another one. I'll just throw that in here. I'll just throw some dirt up on them so that they're not in the sun. So there you have it, a 6 months worth of food production stored in the geothermal greenhouse. To learn more about how I create this geothermal greenhouse and able to grow year-round in Zone 5, check out the link below to the playlist. And to learn more about how to grow food as if your life depends on it, it's a critical skill that you really want to master. Click the link down below to watch the video on how to grow food as if your life depends on it. This is LDS Prepper reminding you, if you are prepared with the proper knowledge, skill gained by experience, and resources like the LDS Prepper Premium Micro-Nutrient Mix, you can grow healthy, nutrient-dense food no matter where you live in the world. If you have a geothermal greenhouse, you can do it year-round. If not, you'll have a bountiful bumper crop of production by feeding the plants properly.